Got a huge pile of junk here, but I've been chopping this away, cutting with a big saw. And now, for this in tight here, I got this trusty little blade thing, and I use this to protect it, and then I come up right along in here like this to cut that. Because the reason I'm doing that is because I can't take the floor out under there, because that is part of what holds up the dash, and I don't want to dick around with that. So I'm just going to cut it off flush and leave it under there and butt my wood up to there, and then run with it that way. Still got a big mess there. Pulling out that carpet over there, but we got a ways to go here yet. Okay, bye. So I'm under here doing the seat removal. There are the bolts under the unit there. You can see my hillbilly vice grip there. Can't take the boy off the farm, but you can't take the farm out of the boy. Instead of having my wife stick her hand under here and hold that for me with a regular wrench, I just did the good old hand-to-hand vice grip. It's going to butt up against that far bolt over there, and I'm going to ratchet it off inside. So here we are inside. I got 2 of the 4 off. I'm going to get those back ones now, and then we're going to unplug it, and this baby's out. I'm going to start cleaning it and get it ready, prepping it for paint. Okay, so this chair is released now. I got to tackle that one. I got my hillbilly vice grip under there on the first one already. That's the most important chair to remove, because I got to still cut out that floor. Sandy's going to start cleaning this bad boy and getting it ready to paint. So I got this seat out, both chairs out. So I just got to hack out a little bit more plywood. I'm going to clean out that stuff there, get that all cleared away, and see how that goes. It's a bit of work getting that chair out. I have to get Marky to help me and hold it underneath. He's out front now polishing the lights, getting all that foggy stuff off. We got the stuff from the guy who painted our scratches, which we never documented. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, I'm going to get sawing here. Okay, so we got the chairs out here. We are just taping them up. Sandy's taping them up here. And we're gonna hit them. A little windy here today, so we're a little nervous, but we'll be fine. She's just got a couple more little things to tape up, little controls, levers, and we're gonna put a bag over the bottom, electronics and parts, and then we're gonna start painting. First coat is a adhesion promoter, and then we're gonna hit it with light gray. These chairs will be light gray by this evening.
Hopefully. That's the plan.
And
That's
back
plan A.
in the RV, not installed in the RV, but we can't store them outside of the rig, so we have a time frame. We do have a light if it gets to that, and we can use our vehicle lights. And I think the RV has one light on the side. So
Didn't found the switch for it yet, but it does have a light.
anyway, back to taking out the wood for me. Okay, I got this last little piece right over here, up against that thing to cut out. I'm just gonna do it with my handy dandy cutter. Got my handy dandy cutter, and we're gonna cut that out. Right. Okay, Sandy's been giving her on the chairs here. The headrests. How many coats are you at?
I'm on my third can, so I don't know how many coats. Maybe 3 on that one, 2 on this one.
I can't even see what I'm videoing here. Oh, it's here. A little windy still, but it's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, it's gonna be another 2 or 3 coats. Would you say this is your?
I think this is my third.
Record. Okay, so we got some late night taping happening here. This dash guy started painting a little bit of the dark already. Yanked out the chairs are painted, and here we're going to hit it now with, we're doing dark gray. Sandy's out there taping the window, the door. We're going to do that light gray, but we're hitting it hard here in the dark. And there's the side pieces, hit that already. Got some lamps, and away we go. We're hitting, what is this, day 9?
I think so.
Or 10? I think it's day 10. We'll check. Okay, so here we are, as frustrated as anything. I didn't order enough dark gray paint, so we're gonna have to see if we can score some more. I don't know, Tuesday? I don't know, we'll see what's open tomorrow. It's Labor Day weekend. Oh, it's looking good, but it's not done. It is looking good. So, we're gonna start packing up for tonight.
There's a bug. That was a bit.
Wow, so after looking at yesterday's video, I realized I need to hit the autofocus button before it doesn't autofocus in video mode. So, a couple things we're tackling here on day 10 is we got the carpets for on top of the boys' bunks, which is right there. It's looking good. Just nailing that down with some spray adhesive. And we're fixing up 3 vent covers that we didn't do. That's the way we did most of them. And this is how yellow the ones were that we did the other ones. So you couldn't really see. I'm setting up outside, so I'll do a video of that. Anyway, in here you can see our awesome dash. Oh, there's our chairs up against. We have to put the headrest so they're there. There's our epically gray chairs from yesterday. They're looking snazzy. A little bit disappointed on the front there where there was some wear, like the paint really covered where it was solid, but it didn't repair worn spots. So as you can see, there's a bit of pattern there, but they're 10-year-old chairs, and they look like 10-year-old chairs that are gray now. And here's our awesome dash. We have just got to do that part there in light gray yet. We will do a total reveal later on tonight if the light or if the light lets us do it. This is at the parking lot of our apartment that we're in for as long as we need to be to get this project done. So this is day 10 of RV Reno, and yeah, we are cracking the whip. Okay, I'm gonna see here if we can videotape this. Yeah, okay, so these are the ones from inside. I'm gonna hit it with some spray paint. I know hopefully it looks similar to what we'd used. I didn't want to get the other sprayer hooked up. You will see in some of our earlier videos where we sprayed these. These are the 3 that we didn't spray the first time. We taped them. And we'll maybe do a screw up video with all of our screws because we did a big bonehead move yesterday, which we'll probably talk about in a different video, but we'll list out our bonehead moves and maybe have a bonehead video. I am probably doing most of the bonehead moves, but you live and learn. And we're doing the last patch of light gray. Takes so many coats, but it turns out pretty good. You can go do that other stuff and I'll finish this. Okay? Okay, so I'm just, today has been a day of, I don't know, for me I've been fixing stuff up kind of. Well, actually what happened is I framed out the countertop, and then we got the sink, which is over there. Beautiful sink, one bowl, quite big, fairly deep, And so then I had to reframe the countertop a bit. Plus, I realized I had made a bit of a mistake, or not mistake, it was just, there was a board there where you can see where the paint was. I thought that was at the same height as those boards out there. So I was using it to put my 1.5 inch board on there. So I'm lifting up our countertop a little bit. And it turns out that that height was out about 1/2 inch. So then I had to yank it off the wall, and those screws were screwed in from the other side of the wall, which was, I didn't want to yank out the fridge to take those out, so I'm going to sawzall those things off. But there's a piece down there that's supporting, so I made little 4-inch blocks, glued and screwed them into there, and now that countertop is going to be level as opposed to sloping up 1/2 inch. I have to fix the bottom of this. This is where the burner used to be. I don't know, for some reason that was all busted out. They didn't glue it, they just stapled it, and for somehow it got loose. So when I pulled out the stovetop, I knew that, I saw that and had to fix it. And there is my fitting. Oh shoot. There's my fitting for my cooktop, which I'm going to run up that column, which is a plumbing column, but there's going to be room to run that up. I got lots of plenty of, and I'm going to put on that side wall, I'm going to put in a connector for propane. It's going to be one of my pet projects. Anyway, so what I want to show you is when I pulled this out, it was hard work because it was built in place, and so these screws here that were holding, let's see if I can focus that better. Anyway, you can see those screws are from the back side, and they were into a board that was onto the bottom of the countertop. So when I was wiggling and jiggling and trying to get the countertop loose, those screws weren't loose, and I ended up breaking them out, right? So, and that holds my drawers level. You can see they're all crooked, so I got to level them. But lo and behold, it's so hard to get behind there. And one of the nifty tools I bought for this Reno was this guy right here. Oh, it's not supposed to spin. If you hold it, you can see it spins. Anyway, so I'm going to reach behind there blindly and use this sucker to undo those screws. And then I'm going to block it up and glue it and level it and have those drawers very secure again. Okay, this is another one of, this is Sandy's pet project here. Very ambitious. She is redoing the the shower. It was in very good shape. We took off the glass doors just because we're a little claustrophobic, and we're going to get a flexible shower curtain that goes in. And it was a little bit yellowing, so Sandy was snooping around online and found this stuff that's supposed to roll on and refinish the tub in a nice shiny white, and it is looking shiny and white. It's little, lighting's kind of bad. You can maybe see up there where it's very strong smelling. But it's looking good. I think it's a project well worth the time. She had to fill the holes, sand them, clean the tub really good first, and I mean, from here I can't see the holes at all. Maybe if we zoomed in really close, but think it's good. I think it's good. We'll see how long it lasts, if it comes off or not.
Hello.
So, a little closer look at Sandy's refinishing of the tub. And
Awesome job on
it's pretty good. It's very white. You can see, if you look really close, you can see where some of the shower holes were.
There's a vacuum?
Like the dimples.
Okay, can you have Mark? Is he home? Can you bring it
But,
over?
like even the designs, the swoops look good.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Thank you.
And super impressed.
Is there, Lyle?
Okay, so these are our RV front blinds. And these will definitely be showing up on our screw up video. Not sure if, oh shoot, Sandy saw me. She went to get some water and I was going to do this. She didn't want me to video this. So we went from dyeing these in a bathtub, which didn't work. That's what they ended up. They looked up looking dirty instead of gray. And then we went to spray painting them with fabric paint, and it was taking just tons of it, and it was so blotchy for some reason. It just wasn't working good. It was too. So then Sandy had a bright idea of going with paint, and right now I think this plastic is baked onto the bottom here. Maybe not. A little bit it is, but I think we're gonna go back to trying to buy them. They're expensive, but anyway. So here we go. The flight of the RV shades continued. We decided to pick up some fabric and sew them ourselves, so we'll see how this turns out.
We've had 4 failures.
I've only had 3.
3 failures. This is our 4th attempt.
And it's going to be awesome. Okay, so this is the last hinge thing I have to do on these up on our cupboards. All we have left is the cupboards on the bottoms of the bathroom and the kitchen, and then we will be yeah, that's all I have to do. This is going to be the last bit, and then I'm going to start working on the countertops. Just putting back the cupboards has been a bit of a challenge, just because the way they put the latches in, or maybe the way they put the latches in all the drawers is that they have them clipped together, and then they just staple them in randomly, and then they screw them in. So each cupboard is unique with the door, where it goes. So when we took it apart, we left the drawers in the right spot, but the lids got mixed up a bit. So it took me quite a bit of time just to get it tested out. I had to test it before I could screw it. So it's taken us, like, we did quite a bit yesterday, and we did about 10 doors the day before, and today I'm just finishing up. And but yeah, it is looking good. Got a couple of tidy ups to do, but it is looking really good. See the little holes where the previous screws were. We actually have bought quite a few new screws just because the screws that were in here were really tiny, and when we put them back in, they actually didn't hold anything. So we bumped up the size just a little on these ones. And these ones I lost a lot of them. I don't know how come, but there's a few new ones there too. So that's there. We just got to put bumpers on. Sandy comes around and wipes them all down because I don't know. It's hard keeping your hands clean. And she wipes them down. She's gonna put She puts two bumpers on, and yeah. So this is the way it works. This is the last one up here in the boys' room, and I'm going to go on to another project now, which is going to be doing the countertops.